All right, welcome back. Now, this video I'm going to talk specifically about two different types of risk. The first risk is called idiosyncratic. That is the risk involved with one stock or one investment. All right, just one. That's called idiosyncratic. The next is called systematic risk. Systematic risk involves the entire economy, the entire system. So this is the way it was explained to me, and it made a lot of sense, and hopefully I get it correct so it made sense to you. Okay, so this is the way I want you to think about it. Think about idiosyncratic as one and systematic as the entire, right? So this is the way I want you to think. If I'm in a building and the building is a hotel, and the hotel, let's say, has 50 rooms, and I'm in room 911. Now, I have all my money with me, right? And rather than keep all my money in room 911, if something happens in room 911, then all my money is gone, right? So that would be considered idiosyncratic because I have everything in one, right? Now, if I say, well, you know what I want to do? I want to diversify. I want to put some money in room 911. I want to put some money in room 204. I want to put some money in room 603. And that way, if I'm in room 911 and let's say it catches on fire, then if it burns all my money up, then I'll be okay because I still have money in room 211 and 904, right? So that's the way you want to think about idiosyncratic. If you have all your money in one stock and something happens and that stock goes away, then you lose everything. But if you diversify and have your money in different stocks, the whole system has to go down, right? For instance, if all my money is in separate rooms and room 911 catches on fire, I'll still have money in those other rooms. But if the entire building catches on fire, then I lose everything. You understand the risk factor involved there? So I'm more conscious and more okay with risking losing all the money in one room than losing all the money in all the buildings, right? And the chances of the whole building burning up are much less than chances of one room burning up. So that's the difference between idiosyncratic and systematic risk. And I thought that was an eye-opener for me because a lot of the things that I'm understanding about the stock market that I thought was scary or taboo or off limits, it's not. It's mathematical. Now, a lot of people have a problem with mathematics. I was one of those people. That's not one of my favorite subjects. But when it's broken down to where I can understand it and I can relate it to everyday life, because a lot of the things, as I indicated on that earlier video, are in line with the things you do every day, the things that we know to be necessary for our day-to-day existence, right? Let me give you a quick 10 list of 10 things I want you to consider about money. Income means nothing until it does. Think about that. Income means nothing until it does. And then income is really just like, if you think of like a faucet and you draining the water just coming out, that's your income. But that's not wealth. Wealth is the bucket that the water or the money is flowing into. And if that income stops, if you don't have any wealth built up, then you'll be broke. Because once that flow stops, then you're effectively cut off. So you have to go to plan B or plan C, right? That's why you want to create wealth, not just a stream of income. And there is a difference. Now, one of the things we all know we should do is live by our goals, desires, and execute a plan. If you don't set goals, then chances of you acquiring anything are very likely. You must set goals. I know you've heard that 100 times. You really do need to set some goals and make plans to get to those goals and monitor that growth. Monitor that. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself responsible. Don't let the situation determine whether or not you reach those goals. Now, one of the things you want to do too is stop giving your money away. Every time you get some free money, stop just going spending it. We are consuming too much. There are so many things that you buy that you don't really even need. You don't even really even want. You just happen to have some extra money and you say, well, since I don't know how to invest my money, why don't I just spend it? And that's not a good retirement plan. That's not a good wealth generating process. The next thing is, think about moving in silence. A lot of times people ask me, so how much money do you make? So why do you drive this type of car? So why do you live in this type of place? It's because a lot of times you want people to stay out of the loop, so to speak. You don't want everybody to know what you're doing, and then you won't have so many interruptions or disruptions with the growth process. The next thing you want to do is you want to learn what's called financial fertility. That's where you learn how to grow your money. That's where you learn actually that money is like a seed. It's not meant to get and give away. It's meant to get and plan on how you can grow more. That's what fertility means. How can you make $1 become $5 and $5 become $50? That's fertility. It takes time to do all that because time is the major equation in success and wealth building. The more time you have, the more you can focus on the different level of growth based on the compound effect. And we'll talk about that later. My name is Larry James. My company is SpeakWithLarry.com, and I thank you for sharing these videos because it's helping me learn, and I know somebody else is getting something out of this, right?